Okay, here's the SAT's question of the day for Thursday, December 17th, taking it through the 100 points way. Oh, this is great. So this right here, we get our classic crazy SAT function, right? I mean, this is nuts. What the heck is this thing, right? Does it matter? No, okay? You've all seen functions, you know, f of n. It's what they're doing, but instead of that, they're giving you, you know, crazy calculator symbol or whatever that is. Don't worry about it. All you got to do is pay attention to what they tell you, because remember, everything they tell you is important. So we got this box 2n equals 2 box n for all integers n, and then box of 4 equals 4. If this weird box is a function for all positive integers n, remember, it's important. Every word's important, so we're only dealing with positive integers, and it satisfies both of these conditions, which the following could be the definition of that. Remember, at the end of the day, it only comes down to what they want to know. That's the only thing they care about, right? WTWK. What they want to know. So, what could be the definition of box? Well, wow, this is crazy, right? Look at all this stuff. But you know, because it's a multiple choice test, you're using the answer choices, okay? And do we know what n is? No. What do we know about n? Right, it's a positive integer. So what is a positive integer? Throw out some examples. Great, all of those work. 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever you want. So n could be anything, because it says for all integers. All means everything. So think about it here. What is that saying about this function based on the information we know? So, right, it could be anything for all positive integers. Well, let's check it out. We already know what box of 4 is. They told us. Now, I know they wrote it a little weird, but this should just be up there. So when you plug in box 4, it's got to equal 4. You think of what I'm thinking? Right, let's just test this out. Let's test out these answer choices. Multiple choice test, right? So, if you plug in 4 here, then that means you'll get box 4 equals 4 minus 2. Does that equal 4? Nope. B, if you plug in 4, does that equal 4? Yep. If you plug in 4, what do you get there? No, that'd be 2 times 4. That's 8. If you plug in 4, you're getting 4 here. Okay. If you plug in 4 here, you do get 4. So right now it's between B, D, and E. Now one of these, between B, D, and E, we can probably get rid of right away. What do you think? Yes, get rid of D, because that's saying no matter what you plug in, you get 4, and that's probably not true. All right, so now, what about this? How can we use this to help us narrow down between B and E? Great. Try plugging in something else, or just looking here. What can we use for n that would give us 4? Right. If n was 2, then we know it's still got to equal 4, right? So in this case, if n is 2, then that means it's 4 there, and that should equal 4. So really, box of 2 should also just be 2, because you're getting 2 times whatever that is. So I know it's a little confusing, but essentially we're just using what they gave us to try and double check these. Now don't forget, also, if you get to this point, you could just take a guess. So let's check it out here. If we get 2, if we plug in 2 there and we do box 2, it equals 2. Kind of matches up with what we're saying here. Now here, if we do box 2, we're going to get 0, right? So which one do you think feels a little bit better? Yeah, definitely B. You ready to check this out? Survey says correct. So they're giving you this definition, you know, they tell you everything here. It's a tough question, right? They do say this is a, if you look there, hard difficulty. So don't fret if it didn't make a lot of sense. And functions are something they love confusing you on, but just paint by numbers, right? Everything they tell you is important, and stick to finding what they want to know. Almost 100,000, 54% incorrect, so approximately what? Yeah, 50,000 people missing it. I really hope that you guys are checking out the website and you're getting the book. Want to help you out. Thanks for checking in.